It is time for the final Wiplish change of January 2022. First month in the books after this one. We will be celebrating it and recapping it with a rap song being released the next day, tomorrow, February 1st. And that should be pretty phenomenal, I would say. And I think it's time. The party's here. Let's celebrate. Let's raise the roof for the last time, though, because roof is the word that we are changing. And what is going into this process, why I think it needs to be changed, it's another pronunciation thing. Like, you hear roof, you also hear rough, riff. Like, it's kind of like people decide to just switch up the vowel sound of roof, roof. Like, it varies a lot, and a lot of them aren't too pretty to listen to. I'm not sure if that's mostly like a Midwest thing, or if it's a little bit more universal, but when I hear it, a lot of it just is not too pleasant to listen to. So I think roof can be better, and so we're going to switch it up a little bit. And when I was kind of breaking down what a roof really is, it's basically the exterior version of a ceiling. Or you can say that it's kind of just like it's a wall, but yeah, it's an exterior wall and usually more vertical and stuff like that. I guess it's slanted more than vertical typically. But considering those elements, I decided to combine them all for the most part and also take some subtractions to fit some of our agendas that we have to make the new version of roof, which is Zwalling. So Zwalling, you're probably a little perplexed by that word. It's maybe a little odd. It is the combination of basically exterior, wall, and ceiling. And we're taking the most crucial parts of those words basically to incorporate into this. Most important thing from exterior is going to be the letter X itself. And as I said earlier, we want to be paying a little bit more respect to X and giving it a little bit more relevancy in our language. So I'm taking that initiative. This word starts with the letter X. Then we go into wall. The entire word is actually incorporated just because it's going to flow pretty well, and it shares the L of ceiling. So we're just taking the parts after the L of ceiling and finishing it with that. And basically just what's after the L is ing. That's all we really needed from ceiling. But you have the three elements that compose what a roof really is. It's an exterior ceiling that's basically a wall. Thus, you get Zwalling, and X gets a little bit more usage, and there's a little bit more justice in the world for that, so you're welcome, X. So there is the final word change for January. Hopefully I see some great comments now that we have an entire month's worth of words out there. I would love to see some good ones to start February off kicking. And yeah, let's just move on to the comment that will be highlighted for today, which comes from Gavin yet again. Now Gavin said, "That's insane, you're gonna make K-Whip's comment happen. You are dedicated to the Intua co-flow of this channel, man. Makes me happy and want to change out of my groutfit of all like tween." And yes, Gavin, it is quite the undertaking that I am doing, making this rap recap for Wiplish. I do intend on doing this every single month, but if there is just a collective disdain for my musical talent, that might have to stop. However, I feel like I can at least pass and have the creativity to make up for some of my deficiencies. But I suppose you guys can judge that by yourselves tomorrow. Anyway, this comment's pretty solid, but he did not make K-Whips possessive, also missing some capitalization in there. But at least all the Wiplish is doing pretty well in here. Overall, we're going to give this one Gavin and I's birth year out of 26. We got a ways to go from our womb vacays, but I feel like the scoring's appropriate here. Now, song of the day comes from Marc Rebillet. And the song that I chose is Hold On, a beautiful inspiration piece by him. Most of the music he makes is improvised, and he does most of his work on YouTube. And a lot of the music he makes never even makes its way to something like Spotify, which is sad to me. However, this one in particular is on his Spotify. You better be whatever you wanna be too. Yeah, baby. Oh, you got to hold on. Just a smooth, short song that I really appreciate. Video of the day is Tom Brady kissing his son, because even though he may not have retired, it did bring up some memories of some of Tom's career, and this is one that should not be forgotten, just like the multiple instances of these creepy-ass kisses with his children need to be remembered forever. So here's just a little example of that. And that will do it for the Daily Do. A peace out.